Today we're going to be doing some Impoppable with no monkey knowledge over here on Water Park. To get started, we're going to place down Quincy right over here on the slide. Down until red, to the right until red, down.
The pack is ready.
And Quincy's going to do an incredible job for us here. With no monkey knowledge, I found Quincy to be probably the single best tower that I could place down here. Gives us the ability to save up some money and survive the early rounds, and does a good job covering this lane and this lane, which is tough because it's hard to find a tower that has such good range. But enough about why they should nerf Quincy, and let's get ready to place down our Ninja Monkey. Down and then to the right over here. Down and then to the right. Down like so. Now we're saving up for the Seeking Shuriken. That upgrade is so good now. And Ninja Monkeys are good here too because they get so much range. We see all the way over there. That is very premium at this point. And we get an even better look over there now. Popping those fast moving yellows. Saving up for Ninja Discipline next. And then we're going to get some sharp shurikens. Always need to make sure that your shurikens are sharp. And once we get the sharp shurikens, we can start thinking about how caltrops are either really good or really bad on this map. I think it's interesting on some maps that caltrops is one of the best upgrades, and then on other maps it's really suboptimal, like this one here. Because we have the Ninja Monkey throwing caltrops here, but also sometimes throwing caltrops here where nothing's even coming, like that one and that one. But this Ninja Monkey's doing great for us. We're going to put down our Sniper Monkey for safety, left until red, up, left and up, like so. Now we're saving up for a Alchemist, which is going to go down and then to the right, down and then to the right. So here next to the Ninja Monkey, and then to the right over here, down like so. Set this to strong and get the larger potions and the acidic mixture dip. It's good to get this down pretty quickly because we want to make sure that we're getting those buffs going so that we have some more consistency, and the popping power really does help a lot. That's why I built this Alchemist before we put down the Druid here. The Druid's going to go to the right until red, and then down, right there. It should not be receiving the buff from the Alchemist. We're going to get the Thorn Swarm as well as the Heart of Oak and Druid of the Jungle. This Alchemist is also giving us the popping power we need for leads. I really didn't want to spend 420 on this Sniper Monkey just to pop one round worth of leads. These ones right here. Luckily we have 3 different towers that can pop those leads. And we get our Druid of the Jungle now, which is what we really wanted because it's so fast. And it's going to be able to pop some leads for us, which isn't terrible either.
Tasty.
Now we're going to be using our Alchemist placement to figure out where our Heli Pilot needs to go. It's going to go barely on the tip right here, and I'll show you a trick on making sure that you get that placement real nice. Popping some camo, which is quickly becoming a problem for us. And some of these camo rounds are probably the scariest rounds that you have. Up until red, to the right until red, up, and then back down. And here you can just sit until you have about $1,600 and you can start upgrading. I know the mobile users out there are probably trying to chill a little bit. And you can see we still have 0 popped. Go ahead and get the pursuit. We're going to get the faster darts and the faster firing. And we're just taking in all the good stuff now. We have 3 towers within range of our alchemist, which isn't great when we don't have faster throwing, but it is what it is here. Luckily, the popping power isn't the biggest issue. It's really about setting up for round 40 and the later portion of the game. We don't want to have to sell too many of our valuable towers. Moab shove online just before round 40.
Get ready to feast.
Soloing that and getting a little bit of value from the sniper monkey that I didn't want to build but ended up having to. We're going to get the berserker brew and the faster throwing. This gives us just a little bit more consistency. We're now saving up for the stronger stimulant here, but we got that buff right before these camos came in, and we're still relying on these two for that. So that's why it's a little bit scary. Stronger stimulant online there. Buffing everything real nice for us. Then we're going to place down our monkey village. It goes down and then to the right, down and then to the right, like so. We're going to get the grow blocker and the radar scanner. You can see this already has the buff, which is why we're getting the radar scanner first.
Bring them.
Radar scanner online. Then we're going to get the bigger radius. And we're going to place down another monkey village just to make sure that we get this buff with this monkey village. It's important for us to stay alive. So we wiggle around over here. You can go left until red, down, left and down. Really, we just want to make sure this monkey village gets the buff from this one, so this gets all those nice buffs. And we can speed back up. Jungle drums online. Everybody's doing lots of damage. And then we're going to come over here and get the jungle's bounty. Because as you can see, these stacked balloons are looking really scary on the right-hand side. And jungle's bounty is really strong. Once we have the jungle's bounty, we're going to come back over here and save up for the Comanche defense. This is our insurance for round 63. Just want to make sure we get that with plenty of time before round 63, just to make sure things aren't too scary for us. Some slower rounds here because we don't have the best Moab popping power, but I didn't want to make the build too difficult to follow. I really do want some fighter planes in this build though. Banshee defense online. Now I feel a lot safer to do some of the other stuff. So the first thing we're going to do is sell this sniper monkey over here, but it popped 1,000 for us, so we should probably say thank you. Goodbye, sniper monkey. We're going to come over here and go up until red, to the right until red, up, and we can see we're able to get the buff from the monkey village as well as not take a buff from the alchemist, which is what we want there. We're going to upgrade the top path to Fighter Plane, Operation Dartstorm, and Sharper Darts.
Run this thing down.
This is going to help us with those pesky Moabs that are soaking up all the damage we want to do to other stuff. And then we're going to come over here and get the Heart of Thunder. because we are starting to get those alchemist buffs. I'm also going to place down another alchemist over here. It's going to go up until red, to the right until red, up, and then to the right. We're also going to get the acidic mixture dip, the berserker brew, and then save up for the faster throwing and stronger stimulant. Lots of upgrades here. All really quickly, hopefully, because we did build a little bit for speed here. Even though this map was pretty tricky. Once we have the stronger stimulant online, we can chill for a bit and save up for the Spirit of the Forest.
Get ready to feast.
We have Stall in the Comanche defense. We have the Operation Dartstorm right here. And then we have the extra damage here from Jungle's Bounty and Heart of Thunder. Also just keeping this around for a little bit of extra damage. It doesn't do a whole lot, but it does prevent some of the stacked balloons from getting too far too quickly. We can't forget about Quincy always continuing to scale here. And remember, because we're on Impoppable, if you are having trouble with the build while we're doing this save up portion, you can exit and come back in, or use either of Quincy's abilities, as well as the banana ability if you'd like. I'm not a big fan of bananas, personally.
Get ready to feast. Savage.
They're kind of slimy. Alright. Sorry if that disappoints anybody. We can talk a little bit about how we're going to sell here. So we have 1.5k with this Ninja Monkey, and then we need 42k here. So when we're at 40k with 500, we're going to sell. I'm going to sell right after a round ends, just so that I'm not getting 1,000 more than you are and thinking the build's a little bit out of sync. This tower really does some incredible damage.
Get ready to be savage.
Look at our monkey villages go. The scary part of this is all the mobs. They get pretty far along the track sometimes.
Yes.
But luckily, once we get to 80, we get a couple rounds of chilling and such, so I'm not too worried about it. I just want to get the Spirit of the Forest as soon as possible because it does give us extra money at the end of each round. I think it's the simplest way to get extra money for a build that beginners are following along with. I also think this area up here is for your banana farms, if you're interested in building banana farms. I think that's what the idea was with this particular portion of the map. It's very square. Looks like it can hold several banana farms. So we're paying attention here. Remember, we have the 1.5k here that we can get and upgrade the Spirit of the Forest as soon as possible. Don't want to miss out on that money. ZOMG, which we handle super easily here. Maybe super easily isn't the correct word, but we do a good job. And now we're on round 81. More of the same here. Stuff getting pretty far along the map. And probably the closest part there, definitely, if you feel a little nervous, you can get the Spirit of the Forest earlier. We're also going to sell this. And you can use Quincy's abilities if you're scared. But I showed, you didn't have to do anything. Didn't even have to sell the Ninja Monkey in time. You can do all that in your own run. Now next up, we're going to place down a glue gunner. Where is that glue gunner? Right here. Down until red, to the right until red, down, right here. And then we're going to upgrade this primary training, primary mentoring. We can get the glue soak. Oops. That is the incorrect upgrade. We're going to get the bigger globs, the glue splatter, the stickier glue, and the Moab glue. Little tiny mistakes. If we pretend like it didn't happen, it's okay, right? We now have the glue gunner 0, 2, 4. And we have a ton of stall there, but we want some more damage because we're going a little bit slow now, right? We don't want to go slow. So we can put down our monkey ace over here, up until red, up until red, to the right until red, up, like so. We're going to get the fighter plane and the Operation Dart Storm and the sharper darts with the centered path. And we're going to give it an alchemist down and then to the right over here. Because there's only 2 towers in range, we get the perishing potions and then upgrade the top path while setting this too strong. And from here, we're just saving up our money for the super glue. It's a really important upgrade for us.
Run this one down. Run this one down. Savage.
DDT's coming in. Luckily, we have this tower giving the camo detection to everything we need over here.
Get ready to feast. Run this one down.
And we'll get this super glue just in time. You can take a look at these right now. This has popped 100,000 for us. That's a really good number, huh?
Run this one down. Run the sap out.
See DDT's coming in, not a problem. We do want that super glue sooner than later here though. Around 98's where I'm going to be real nervous if I don't have this super glue. I think I've given you plenty of time to get the money you need. Make sure you do get it as soon as you have the money though, right? You're already on round 95-ish in your own run. You probably don't want to do this all over again. And then lastly, we're going to come over here and get the grow blocker and the radar scanner so that these towers here can hit those DDTs. You see they do some pretty okay damage. We're going to grab the bigger radius and the jungle drums for them as well. And then from here, lots of different things you can do. I like to just put a sniper monkey up and then to the left here, hiding in the trees, get the shrapnel shot and then upgrade the top path until you get the main Moab. Even before the main Moab, it's doing pretty good damage. Also in this particular instance, the main Moab isn't slowing us down too much because most of the Moab damage that we do is over here on the monkey aces. But we see some really good damage here out of this tower. We could even put down a alchemist up and then left right there. Get the stronger acid and set this to strong while getting the stronger stimulant online here. And lastly, we'll put down another sniper monkey left until red up right there. Get the deadly precision, the fast firing and even faster firing. And that bat is taking so much damage, huh? But will it take enough damage? I think so. I think we're going to be just fine. Once it pops, everything's stunned, just like we drew it up. Really stunned. And that's Impoppable on Water Park with no monkey knowledge. Our monkey star dropping a cool Millie is the druid that we built and built our whole build around, and gave us a bunch of money, as we can see here. Gave us around 20,000, so we got pretty good refund on it. Hope you liked the build. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.